Okay then guys, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. So as you can see, I'll always say this, not dressed to train, which means we are going to be doing a top tip video today. You'll always see in the descriptions, today's top tips are top tips for exercising if you are a beginner. Okay, there's a lot of people here that have probably exercised a lot before and they're going to know this, but these are things that when I'm in here, when I'm in the fitness hutch and I'm here with clients and they haven't exercised before, I really do emphasize these points to them. There's 5 points I'm going to go through. I've got them written on my board and keep referring back to them. So the first one that I'm going to talk about, and I will say this loads, you will see it on my Instagram, you will see it on my Twitter, you'll see it on my Facebook, all the fitness hutch by the way. Keep hydrated. I'm not even training right now. I've got my water here. This is my second one of these for the day. The importance of being hydrated cannot be emphasized enough. The body is made up of water. If you're training hard, if you're getting tired, you need to be getting that water on board. Okay? Cannot emphasize that enough. It's great for helping with your weight. It will help with your mood. I can't even tell you how great it is. I can do a whole video on hydration. In fact, I probably will do, but if I haven't done by this point, go away and research the importance of being hydrated. Get that water down, you guys. The second one that I want to talk about is engaging your core. So that is making sure that your tummy muscles, whether they're hidden behind a layer of something else or not, making sure your tummy muscles are engaged when you're doing the majority of your exercises. Whether you're doing abs, whether you're doing arms, whether you're doing legs, your core is so important. It keeps your whole body strong. It helps with your balance. It protects your back. As long as you're engaging your core, you won't need to work out your abs as much because you will be working them out as you're training. If you're curling, stood, like this, my core is engaged. You're still curling, you're holding your core strong. Okay, squatting, core is engaged. Still squatting, core engaged. Keep it engaged all the time, as often as you can. Always tell my clients when I'm in here, you're training, engage your core, engage your core. Drink some water, engage your core. Okay guys, that was number 2. So number 3, now this one is massively important because this is about survival. If you do not do this, I guarantee you will not survive. You need to breathe. It is a scientific fact that if you do not breathe, you are likely to die. Okay, a little bit messing around there. So breathing is really important while you're training. In any aspects of training, whether you're training for a fight, whether you're training for a marathon, whether you're just pushing weights. Big deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. As you're training, curling up, curling down. If you're running, big deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep that oxygen flowing around your body. It'll be great for your muscles. Okay, so breathing, number 3. If you don't breathe, you will die. Okay, number 4, just as important. A lot of people skip this. There is some videos on my YouTube and on my website, or there will be eventually. Might not be right now if you go and look, depends how soon you're looking at this video. But warming up and stretching off and cooling down and stretching off. Okay, that's 4 top tips in one. So number 4 has 4. Warm up. Make sure you warm your muscles up before you train, before you exercise. It's not about whether you're cold or not. Physically cold, shivering. It's about getting your blood moving around your body, getting your muscles full of blood, getting everything so it's loosened up. Okay, you're gonna tear a muscle, you're gonna pull a hamstring. So make sure you're warmed up. Warming up before then you stretch off. Warm the muscle, stretch the muscle, exercise the muscle. This isn't just about building weights because when you're running, you're still using your muscles. Okay, so warm them up, stretch them off, and then exercise them. At the end of what you've done, to prevent injury and to help you recover, make sure you cool the muscle down. A little bit of a slower cool down. Make sure you're bringing it to a halt so it knows it's coming to the end of its session. And then stretch off. Good stretching off towards the end, guys. I'll do some before exercise and after exercise videos. A good long stretch off. What I would probably suggest is stretching off a few hours after and maybe the next day as well. Okay, so warming up, stretching off, cooling down, stretching off, really, really important. And my last top tip for beginners within exercise, and this is a really important one, just like 1, 2, 3 and 4 were, something is better than nothing. Okay, make it count. And I'm talking to everybody here, whether you're experienced, whether you're not experienced, you need to do something. If you're, oh, actually I can't do 20 press-ups, I can't do 10 press-ups, you can do 5, then do another 5, then do another 5. Now, I will quote this guy a lot. I have a few people that I talk about, people who have influenced me and in my life. One of my big influences, one of my big, I would say he's a hero, because it sounds very childish, but someone who I'm really big on is Ant Middleton, former Special Forces. Most of you have probably heard of him. If you haven't, I suggest you go look him up. I went to a seminar with him a few years ago and he talked about 2 steps. And I'll talk about 2 steps a lot because it's something that stayed with me. Take them extra 2 steps. Because if you don't go and do something, then you will be doing nothing. Which is why I say something is better than nothing. 10 minutes is better than nothing. I'm going to do some 10-minute workouts on here. Get your heart rate up. Get yourself moving. Burn some calories. If you've watched my nutrition top tips, is burn more than you take in. Yeah? So 10 minutes of exercise is better than no minutes of exercise. So go in there. Your 10 minutes is your 2 steps. Take 2 steps. And then take another 2 and another 2. And before you know it, your 2 steps are turning into a marathon. So, summarise. 5 things. Keep hydrated. Drink that water down, guys. Engage your core when you're exercising. Breathe. You'll die. Warm up. Stretch off. Cool down. Stretch off. And the last one, something is better than nothing. Take 2 steps, guys. So, thank you for watching. Obviously, I would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and go see me on Instagram and Twitter and all the other social media stuff that everyone loves. You can also become a member of the Fitness Hutch if you want to subscribe through Patreon just to get some exclusive access to different content and to get early access to any events and things that are coming up. Go away, go do some exercising. If you want to contact me, if you become a member, you can contact me directly, www.thefitnesshutch.co.uk. Contact me on there. Anything specific, plans, nutrition, exercise, there for you guys. Have a great day.